joined today by David Boyd, Managing Director of Carawine Resources. David, thanks for your time.
G'day Dave, no problems.
Firstly, Carawine, for those who don't know the company, can you give us a bit of background?
Sure, Dave. Yeah, so we're a junior explorer. Our main commodity focus, gold, copper, base metals. Based in WA. We're about 2 years old, so we listed at the end of 2017. Rather junior sector, so for us that means we're quite young in terms of history, but then also in terms of share register. So 77 million shares on issue. Raised 3 mil just towards the end of last year, nicely cashed up. Projects in WA and Victoria. Last year we generated quite a few targets in the Patterson, so we picked up ground in the Patterson near Rio's Wynyard discovery, same region as Greatland's Havieron discovery. We picked up that ground well before all the excitement came through, so we had some good ground there, generated some really good targets on that stuff, and in the process attracted a couple of the majors. So towards the end of last year we did 2 JV deals, one with Rio Tinto, one with Fortescue. So Rio are exploring 3 of our tenements up there, $6 million bucks for them to spend to earn an interest. Similar deal with Fortescue. So we've got Rio and Fortescue looking after our Patterson tenements for us. IGO are looking after our nickel tenements in the Fraser Range in WA. So we've got the big guys looking after our WA stuff. That allows us to focus on Jamison project in northeast Victoria. So yeah, pretty exciting for us at Jamison. Hill 800 prospect, always good, and last year a few developments that really lifted the profile for us.
You touch on the developments. What were some of the key highlights of 2019?
So for us, certainly the deals in the Patterson, but at Jamison project, so it's an advanced prospect there called Hill 800. We've now into our 3rd drilling program. Following our second drill program, which we did early in 2019, we returned some great gold grades. So I think one of our best intervals, 101 metres at 1.4 grams gold, added to previous hits, 93 metres at 3.5, 42 metres at 4 grams, 0.3 copper. So really quite exciting grades. In the process of our exploration, we've collected as much information as we can from our drill core. That includes a geochemical data set, and about mid last year, after we started putting our data together and thinking what else can we learn about Hill 800 and Jamison, we sent that to a geochemical expert we know, a guy called Dr. Scott Ellie. And we had been chasing the VMS style of mineralisation at Hill 800, volcanogenic massive sulphide. Turns out that the mineralisation base at Hill 800, based on the geochem, is in a host rock and from a fluid which is sourced from a fertile porphyry copper. That's good news for us. It's not, not that the VMS was bad, but the idea that the mineralisation we're chasing is sourced from a porphyry really opened up a few other targets within that Jamison project that we had an eye on but hadn't elevated in terms of prospectivity. So that knowledge of the porphyry source really brought up the level, I suppose, and brought them up into our ranking a bit further. So pretty exciting, we reckon.
Very active 2019. As we move into 2020, the momentum has continued.
Sure has, yeah. So recognising the porphyry link with Hill 800, a key targeting criteria for porphyry deposits can be magnetic anomalies. The stock of those things carry a lot of magnetite. So late December we flew a detailed airborne magnetic survey that generated a number of really intense and strong magnetic anomalies, which in terms of excitement over the next couple of months we're going to start testing those. So we have started drilling at Hill 800. We're still testing the extents of that down deep and along strike where it's open. First results from our first hole coming out in the next couple of weeks, and then we'll continue on from that over the next month or so. And then within the next month we're going to start our first hole targeted at one of these mag anomalies and start to investigate that porphyry potential within our Jamison project. So yeah, looking forward to a pretty strong couple of months. coming out of a real sort of kick-off from late 19.
Big partners in the Patterson, a potentially big prize in Victoria. Exciting times ahead for Carawine shareholders. David, thanks for your time.
Thanks very much, Dave.